Jose Chille DeCastro announced on Sunday in a YouTube community post that he was ending his work on his Constitution HQ board game after many months of delay. DeCastro wrote, "Hello, Team DLZ. I wanted to take a moment to personally thank each of you for your support and patience. I have issued refunds for all pre-ordered board games. If you placed an order through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, please reach out to me directly if you have not seen a refund notification from your bank yet. I want to make sure everyone is fully taken care of. There are many moving pieces involved in producing and distributing the board game, and right now my focus needs to stay on a few other major projects we are building together. I deeply appreciate your understanding and continued support as we keep pushing forward. Thank you again for believing in what we are creating. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you pre-ordered a board game so I can confirm your refund personally. With gratitude, Chille." DeCastro had originally announced the idea of a constitutional board game similar to the board game Trivial Pursuit back in 2023. At that point, he had thought of it as a conversational game that could be used by his fans to learn his teachings of American law and the Constitution. Things changed when he was incarcerated in Las Vegas, Nevada in 2024, where he experienced an epiphany. He said that he had created a prototype board game and game pieces from toilet paper and things he found around the jail. His new intent for the game was for an educational device that he could sell to prisons as part of a larger educational package he intended to sell to teach prisoners their rights and United States law. It eventually morphed into a children's-based game that he would sell to schools across the country and in big box stores. He would go on to announce that he would sell both a regular version and an extended teacher's version of the game, which would come with gameplay allowing it to be hung from a wall as part of the teaching process. From the start, it was clear that DeCastro has not looked into the process of developing a game or market researching the costs of games. For example, he said he set the initial $50 price point by going into a big box store and looking at games of a similar nature. At no time did he factor in the manufacturing costs of the game, storage of the completed games, transportation costs, assembly, workers, or playtesting. It was unclear how the game actually worked, other than the little DeCastro would display on his livestream. DeCastro never mentioned a successful playtest, and did not seem to have the patience to sit through a game session on a live stream. While he began to take pre-orders in November of last year, his promises of having the game out, quote, next month, unquote, became a joke to observers, as at the end of each preceding month he'd have nothing to show for his work on the game. By late spring of 2025, DeCastro paid to have a single deck of the oversized cards needed to play the game printed. He said the deck was a prototype and held a single session where he would allow his fans to help him proofread the cards. After the first dozen cards, he gave up and never returned to proofreading, instead warning his fans that he may have to issue replacement cards after production. Production itself came to a halt around the same time when he was informed that the cost of printing 10,000 units would come in at $100,000 at his local print shop. DeCastro sought funding, but never found a way to earn the money he needed to move forward. By midsummer of 2025, the project was all but dead. attorney, that Randall S., the unhinged attorney, Newman, Esquire, offered to help DeCastro find a print shop in China for a fraction of the cost of printing in America, but DeCastro seemed uninterested in moving forward with the idea. According to DeCastro, he's refunded all the money he took for pre-orders and has alerted anyone who has not yet received a full refund to contact him directly.